Hello, you guys. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, good, good, good. You guys can hear me. Um, yeah, what a weird day. It's only 12:38. It's been a weird day, but let's just get into this. Um, thankfully, I'm here today, so I'm an hour early. Really, the thing is, forex market doesn't really like open. Sorry, it doesn't really how do you call it? It hasn't got like a set opening time. It only has sessions, so like trading could still be high right now. Either way, because it's technically the London session, and we're going into the New York session in a bit as well. Anyway, let's get into this. Um, okay, first we want to look at the news. What's the news saying? Get an overall feel. Uh, Forex financial news. That's what we want. Forex financial news. Clinical currencies lead after dust settles on Fed. Um, Dollar edges higher, rebounding after Powell disappoints bulls. Dollar up, Powell assures rates will not be raised preemptively. US dollar falls on dovish Powell. Dollar lower as Powell reaffirms pledge not to raise rates too quickly. Sorry guys, I'm not really in my element right now. I'm thinking about something else. I'm thinking about something else. Thinking about something else. Anyways, I need to get focused. Let me get focused. Okay. So, let's do that again. The clinical currencies lead after dust settles on Fed. Cynical, sorry. Cycle, whatever that says. Cyclical. Currencies highly geared to the economic cycle, including the Kiwi dollar, Norway's crown, rose against broadly struggling dollar on dollar edges higher, rebounding after Powell disappoints bulls. Okay. Dollar up, Powell reassures. I need to check the DXY after this. Dollar up, Powell assures rates will not be raised preemptively. Who's Powell? That's what I want to know. Jerome Powell is the 16th chair of the Federal Reserve, serving in that office since February 2018. Oh, look at that. Okay. Net worth 55 million. Nice. What's he saying? Powell assures rates will not be raised. So he said that interest rates will not be raised. So that's good for the dollar, right? US dollar falls on dovish Powell. Dollar lower as well. So he's really. Let's check the Federal Reserve. Just see who the most important people are in the Federal Reserve. I'm assuming obviously he must be chairperson Jerome Powell. Okay, so he's Fed leadership tries to steady policy message after market gyrations. Tuesday preview, US Federal Reserve, DS Smith in focus. Global markets adapt to the change in the Federal Reserve's tone. Interesting. So what is the Federal Reserve? I know what the Federal Reserve is, but let's read it properly. Federal Reserve, or the Federal Reserve System, also known as the Federal Reserve, or simply the Fed, is a central banking system of the United States of America. It was created on December 23rd, 1913, with the enactment of the Federal Reserve Act after a series of financial panics, particularly the Panic of 1907. led to the desire of central control of the monetary system in order to alleviate financial crises. So what was this? Bankers panic. Nick Bookham. It was a financial crisis that took place in the United States over a 3-week period in mid-October when the New York Stock Exchange fell almost 50% from its peak from the previous year. Now, I really wish I would have gone back in time and just kind of like studied, like just found out like what like this picture's just so interesting. Like, why are all these? You ever seen that? You ever seen that? That the that movie Dark Knight Rises where Bane goes to the stock exchange, and then the guy's like, "There's no money here for you to steal." And then Ben was like, "Oh really? Why are you people here?" That's what I'm thinking. Like, there's obviously clearly this thing is there's no cash machines. If there wasn't even cash machines, it's not like you could withdraw money. So why are all these people there? You know, obviously it must be because it's the stock market. Maybe that's Wall Street, right? Yeah, that is Wall Street. I think it's Wall Street. That's interesting. Like, what are they all doing there? Anyway, panic occurred as this was during a time of economic recession. There were numerous runs on banks, trust companies. The 1907 panic eventually spread throughout the nation when many state, local banks and businesses entered bankruptcy. Oh, okay, so local banks and businesses entered bankruptcy. Primary causes of the run included a retraction of the market liquidity by a number of New York City banks and a loss of confidence among depositors. Exacerbated by unregulated side bets at bucket shops. Okay. Okay. Don't go too far into all of this. Led to the desire for central control of the monetary system in order to alleviate financial crises. Okay. Over the years, events such as the Great Depression in the 1930s and the Great Recession during the 2000s have led to the expansion of the roles and responsibilities of the Federal Reserve System. So technically, they kind of keep the country under control financially, basically, right? The US Congress established 3 key objectives for the monetary policy. Monetary policy is the policy adopted by the monetary authority of a nation to control either the interest rate payable for a very short-term borrowing or money supply, often as an attempt to reduce inflation or the interest rate to ensure price stability and general trust of the money, right? Of the money flow or whatever. Reduce inflation or the interest rate to ensure price stability and general trust of the value and stability of the nation's currency. Okay, yeah, I always assumed that's what the Federal Reserve was. I didn't have it in words. Interesting. It's quite interesting. So Powell obviously said that US stocks rise as Powell strikes dovish tone. What does that even mean? Dovish. Oh, okay. Interesting. Fed Chair Jerome Powell says he will not raise interest rates despite inflation. Interesting. Very interesting. Yes, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Dollar lower as Powell reaffirms pledge not to raise interest rates too quickly. Dollar remains sluggish as Fed's Powell sticks to script. Okay, so he's not going to raise the interest rates, which is good for the DXY. Dollar up as well. You can see it right there. So I'm seeing that the US dollar is doing okay. It's not doing too bad. Let's look at DXY. I should really put it at the top because it's one of the most important currencies, right? So it may as well be at the top. Maybe gold should be there as well. Can I get gold by itself? That was back in the day. We done so many pull-ups and we get in the shape. Hey, but look at it. Is this gold or is this like? I don't know. Oh yeah, it's gold. Anyway, I put this up there. I put gold up there with DXY. So that's so as we can see, there's like a resistance point here and over there, and it's going up just a little bit on the monthly. Seems to be going up a little bit on the weekly, daily. Yeah, it's going up. So they're right. Dollar is going up. So dollar. That's good for the dollar. Okay. I don't really want to look at gold, but I really should be looking at gold. Let's look at gold, see what's going on. So the dollar's up, right? And then gold is going down just a little bit. I wouldn't call this a dark cloud cover, but it does look like a dark cloud cover actually. It's more than a dark cloud cover. So it's gone down on the monthly chart. Big bearish engulfing. The thing is, all these lines are confusing me. Okay, so it broke here, went to the 1700 level, came up, broke past the 1800 level, went to the 1900 level, came back down, broke past the 1800 level. So I think it's trying to retest that 1800 level, then maybe either break through to this level or go down to this level. So obviously, what I'm thinking is if whatever it does, if candles close above here, I guess, and then the moving averages are confirming what I'm seeing, I'll go on a buy. Same thing on the downside, if it rejects off the 1800 level and goes down, then I'll most likely be on a sell. But then you have to remember what the overall trend is for DXY. DXY is going up, so when DXY US dollar is going up, that means gold must be going down, right? So obviously your bias for gold would be but it's not like a clear confirmation. I'm trying to think like an investor. What would people be doing? Like, if inflation is going up in the United States and Powell is not raising interest rates, how would investors be thinking? Would they still want to invest in the US dollar, or would they still want to invest in gold? Would they keep their money in gold? That's the thing. And then you look at the chart and it's going up, right? I would say if I had a slight bias, I believe it would touch this area and go down. Especially considering it's already gone down as well. So I'd wait to see what it does at this area. You can see loads of candles forming. So loads of small candles, spinning tops, dojis. Signaling like there could be like a reversal. That's on a 4-hour chart. Candles got real small up here, came back down, bullish, big bearish moves. Yeah, I'd be on the bearish side, to be honest. Most definitely. I do know that it wants to reach this area. I know that for a fact. It definitely wants to reach that area. Wants to touch it, because that's an important area. candles are getting real small. I don't, you know, I don't like the look of these candles, long wicks and small bodies. I don't like that. But I'm still confident that it would be like a sell, you know. You'd be looking for a short. You'd be looking for a short. Most definitely, you'd be looking for a short. So you know what I'm gonna put in my notes. We'll exit that for now. I'm so glad I came to the market early. Gold, looking for short. Candles are very small near the 1-800 area. Powell said he is not raising interest rates. So he's not raising interest rates. US dollar or DXY is moving up. Would be looking for a short. On the gold, especially if all the confluences line up. So we'll put that in big, short, especially near 1-800 level. So we'll put that in the notes. Do me, and then we'll leave gold for now. We'll leave gold for now. Maybe it should alert me if it goes past this. Thing is, I might go to these points to grab liquidity, I think. I don't know if that's the right word to say. So I'll add an alert. Short positions. So looking for short positions. That's what I check. Okay, cool. No, I don't want to delete it. What are you talking about? Anyway, let's look at GBP USD. Too many flipping. I'm gonna remove all of this. I don't like that. So US dollars going up, right? If US dollars going up, what does that mean for so monthly? Let's draw the charts. Well, I don't know what these arrows are. So that's a clear resistance point. We'll mark that blue. Clear resistance point, very clear. Yeah. So on the weekly. I want to mark the top of here. Let's mark the top of here. Down, touch, yeah, so that's a proper resistance point. I would mark this, yeah, definitely. This is also a support zone, especially closest to here. This is a support zone, most definitely. Also, I have to keep in mind that I know that USD is going up. So yeah, there we go. And obviously a touch there. This touch there, we know that's clear resistance. So it's consolidating between this range right here. Let's look at the daily. So we have here, number one, number two. So that's a mid zone. What's going on is that I see it kind of breaking out a little bit. I'm gonna put a horizontal ray. Look. So we know where our areas are. This is also a mini resistance point. It's also a mini resist. Sorry, that's a support zone. It's also a support zone here. Definitely. So we got 3 areas. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what happened was that it came up, touched this level, came down, touched that level, came up, touched this mid level, came down, touched the bottom of the support level, came up, came down. That's a very random level. Yeah, kind of random. Came up, came down, touched this support, came up, touched that resistance point, came down, touched this higher support, came up, broke through the mid-level, touched the second higher resistance, came down a little bit, broke past the second higher resistance, was failing to break that 142,486 level, came back down. It's clearly trying to break out. Clearly trying to break out. And then it touched this level as well, produced a strong candlestick pattern that says that it's going to the upside. So what I'd get from that is I'm unsure. You'd have to wait to see what the candles do. Most definitely, you'd have to wait to see what the candles do. Okay, so let's do that again. Came up, broke past mid-level, touched top level, broke past, touched mid-level, went down, support. Maybe I could draw a trend line, maybe. I could draw, nah, I don't want to draw a trend line. You know what? Either way, I'm gonna adjust through the market. If it breaks out, closes past this area, I'm gonna ride it to this level. If it rejects this area and gives me a good candlestick formation, signaling that it's gonna go down, I'm gonna short sell it. It's that simple. But the overall direction of the US economy is that interest rates will not be raised. That's the thing. We know that. What's that? That looks very familiar. The way it's looking, it doesn't look like it's ready to break out right now. It really doesn't. It doesn't look like it's ready to break out. Even though the daily chart tells us that it's going to the upside. How far is it going to the upside? That's the question. Um, let's put a horizontal trend line. Sorry, a trend line, just a normal trend line. Uh, I see it coming back down. That's what I see. I see it coming back down. Yeah. I think it's gonna come back down. Sorry, I'm always getting confused at which one. So US dollars going up would mean that GBP USD has to go down, right? I just have to get this. The pound is the base currency in this pair, meaning that the price is quoted at 130, where 130 is where 30, but 130 is the US dollar. So in this pair, if the dollar is rising, the trending graph will be falling. So if the pair in the dollar is rising, right? If 130 is rising, the trending graph will be falling. So that's not good if it rises. So you want it to go down. I'm still confused. The base currency is also called the transaction currency, is the first currency appearing in the currency pair quotation. Okay, for example, when a buyer purchases Euro USD, basically means he's buying Euro and selling US dollars at the same time. Okay, so I'd have to buy if. Okay, so simply, if I believe if I believe GBP is going up and USD is going down, I'll buy GBP. But if I believe GBP USD is going down, that means I'm buying the US dollar and selling the Great British Pound. I don't know why I make it complicated for myself. So buy, going up, good for GBP, going down, good for USD. So I believe the way things are looking, especially when you see how the government in the United Kingdom has made lockdown, reverse basically lockdown. I honestly see this coming back down just a little bit, maybe even coming back to this line here, this little resistance point it made. So take profit could be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But we'll have to wait and see. Don't be attached to your bias. If it closes, candlestick above, then you buy it and wait for it to go to that area. But because of the DXY is, oh wait, hold on. Okay, so the DXY is going down just a little bit. It went up on the 16th. Yeah, it went up on the 16th, but it's going down. Okay, so it's reversed a little bit. We'll just see what happens. Let's see what happens. Don't want this to be a proper guessing game. Let's look at the smaller charts actually. This is a little resistance point here. Sorry, support zone. There's so many pairs to look at. So many pairs to look at. That's what I love about Forex. So many pairs to look at. It's not like, I wouldn't say you don't have to find opportunities in Forex, but you know where to go to in Forex compared to stock trading. You have to look for the stock. It's like treasure hunt. You have to look for it. It's crazy. It's just so silly. Forex trading, you know what pairs you're going to be trading. You just trade those pairs. The main thing you're doing is just analysis now. Okay, let's see what happens. It's telling us it's going up. But we'll see what happens. See what gold's doing. Gold's going up. All my notes. Looking for short candles, very small near the 1-800 layer area. Powell said he's not raising interest rates. US DXY is moving up. Would be looking for a short overall, especially into this lineup. Okay, so gold is going up. Let's see. I don't know if I've done my analysis right, to be honest. Okay, so it's reaching that mid-level. GBP USD. It's reaching that level. Let's see. I still believe I'd be going for a short. But let's see what it can do. Look, gold is going down. That doesn't mean anything until I see a moving average crossover. Like I said, it doesn't mean anything. Oh, we're getting small candles, getting a doji. Is that a doji? The thing is, in my head I'm asking, do I think it's going to close above it? If it does, you want to trade it to that side, right? Okay, so it's broken out of that area. Gold. Sure. See what happens. No, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's looking strong. It's looking strong. It may break out actually. Could break out. The thing is, the reason why I'm short on gold, I'd be short on gold is because, you know, they're inversely correlated, right? So DXY. But the thing is, the DXY is going down. It's going down. So I'm going to delete those notes actually. Delete those notes because the DXY is going down now. It's down. So DXY is going down. That means gold is going up, right? As it is. And obviously GBP is going up. So you know what? Forget what I said before. I think this is going to break out. I don't see why not. It's a waiting game. See what the candles are saying. No dojis as well. Moving averages are being respected. I don't know if I believe that. I don't believe that. If I had black charts on right now, I'd still think it's in an uptrend. Look at that. It's just gradually climbing, gradually climbing, gradually climbing, gradually climbing. It may reject a little bit, but that's climbing. That's going up. That's gonna break out. See what gold's doing. Wow, look at that. Gold is going down. Please explain why that happens. What's going on? Still pushing up. Okay, cool. That wick is scary. Jesus. So there's a clear resistance point, sorry, support zone here. Look at that. Whatever that was. Very scary. I would have put me in a red immediately. But look, it's still going up. Just DXY is still going down. DXY is really going down. You know, I wouldn't be afraid to go for a long position at all. Why not? Thing is, I really should wait. I really should wait. Let me wait. It's consolidating now. Let's look at GBPUSD. Oh. Let's look at that. What's that? Doji. Gone. Second candle. Average crossed over on the 4 hour as well. It's going down ever so slightly. What? No. So I broke past this area at 110. Broke past that area too. I'm gonna have to create a separate video after this. I'm gonna end this video. So this will be the part one. And then we can upload the part two later. So I'm gonna end it right now. No, I'll wait till it reaches an hour. And start again. Gold's going down. So the area it broke to is going down. Okay, let's see what it does at this area. Candle didn't close above. Wow, it's broken past. Oh, look at that. If you were in a long position, RIP. Okay, let's go here. Go for a sell. What the hell? Not exactly. What's that? 5 million? Jesus. It's not exactly what I wanted to do. So I basically lost 5 million fake money. Let me do, I think I was at 263. Let's do that again. But yeah, I went for the short. Gold is so flipping volatile. Very, very bipolar. I rushed into that trade. I don't know why I rushed into it. Look at the way it's going. You really need to backtest in gold because the thing is with gold, look at how volatile it is. That's crazy. I don't know gold like that. That's like getting into a fight with Francis Ngannou and your only training is doing push-ups. That's what gold is. Playing with that. Look how much. I thought 50,000 units, yeah. That would at least put me in like a $15 or $20 loss on GBP USD. 50,000 units. That put me in a 5 million loss. I promise you I would have hid from everyone if that was a real account. I would have hid from everyone. Every tax agency. Imagine owning that much money, that'd be crazy. I really don't want to test out gold. I feel like it's very volatile right now. It's very hard to predict what gold is going to do. Very, very hard to predict. Maybe I should draw my trend lines. Could draw my trend line. See what happens. Let's try that. Yeah. Look at that. It's not even 130 yet. Look at GBP USD. So it's still very slow. Doesn't know what to do near that area. Gold is interesting. I definitely. Obviously, I need to backtest everything else. But gold, 110% needs to be backtested. Okay, so it's bounced off the trend line, which is good. I should really draw the rectangles as well, like before I do anything, just draw so many of those rectangles. Yeah, gold looks like it's trying to go on a short sell, which makes no sense because DXY is going down. So why is gold going down? It makes no sense. Gold is ridiculous, honestly. Absolutely ridiculous. I need to go as far back as I can and practice this pair as much as I can, honestly. It's ridiculous. I need to study this pair and just make notes on it. Just make notes on 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 notes. See the patterns. What it likes to do, the characteristics. Study it 10 times. Just one pair. So gold's going down. I think I don't even feel comfortable. Obviously the candle's supposed to close below it, but I wouldn't even feel comfortable going on a sell because so many people have their positions in gold. Okay, so it's going down. It's really going down. Moving averages have crossed over. So obviously that would be take profit 1. Gold is going down. Makes no sense. DXY still at standstill. GBP USD. See a couple dojis here. Couple dojis. It's definitely time to start back testing 100%. Candles are very small. How long is this video? My bias before was that I thought it was going to break out, right? Wow, it broke through that area. What did I do before? What was my thing before? Did I buy? Well, it's a big candle. RIP to anyone who is long on gold. Let's check Twitter, see what Twitter's saying. 3 minutes ago. Wonder what that says. This guy made 700,000. No one knows he has 4 likes. He made 700,000. Are you kidding me? Oh, he has a website as well. Please. Okay, I'll read this after, obviously. But yeah, so gold was clearly on a short. I need to go back and actually ask myself what happened in that area. I just don't understand that. Obviously, do what the market tells you to do. Yeah, we'll check that out later on. Okay, cool. Look, the moving averages have crossed over. And you know what? I'll get in for a trade here, definitely. 50,000 units, obviously. Because why not? See the moving average crossed over. That is it's not a dark cloud cover, but it's way more than 100%. So yeah, let's ride it to the downside. My take profit will be, so my stop loss will be up here. Take profit will be down here. As soon as I saw the moving average crossed over, and I see this pattern, obviously, yeah, like I said, it's not a dark cloud cover, but use your basic common sense. The red candle is way bigger than the green candle. Moving averages have crossed over. I'm not going to be long in this position. If it goes against me, fine. I'll cut my losses right here. I'll ride it to the downside. So I'm not going to look at anything else. I'm just going to hold this for now. But yeah, I'll stop this video now, and then I'll start a new one in a few minutes. I'll see you guys in a few minutes.